You know, I've always thought y'all are more of a people that appreciated hard work and labor and, you know, actually working for what you want in life and working for something for your family and putting a lot of thought and time and effort and blood and sweat and literal tears into our home. And it's kind of a slap in the face to read the comments telling me to take the easy way out. At this point in my life, I need some encouragement. You know, I got something big on my hands. I got a big project on my hands here. And you guys are telling me to give up and bulldoze it. Get it together. Get stronger, because I'm going to be stronger than that. Hey everybody, Cowboy Jake here, guys. I'm up here at Honey Hill yet again. Just working my butt off and stuff, guys. But I had to stop. You know, I had to stop for a moment, and I have to talk to you guys because, you know, I've been reading some comments, and there's a lot of talk about this house, you know. A lot of talk about it, and I understand there's a lot of helpful advice, a lot of unhelpful advice, a lot of advice that just doesn't even make sense. But anyways, guys, we're going to move on here, and I'm going to flip this camera around. We're going to kind of walk through this house and re-go over everything. And I just want to pick y'all's brain as well as y'all pick mine, and we can come to a solution together. I already know the route that I plan on going, that Honey and I plan on going and doing. But help me, y'all, help me. You know, y'all, this is a nice house. It's a nice size house. It's plenty bigger than the house, you know, that we're in right now. It's older. It is older. But, yeah, it's a very good, well-built home on a concrete slab. Okay? I just have some questions, guys. How do we go from keep this board, keep this board, that's good paneling, reuse what you can, reuse everything. Oh my gosh, why would you throw away that hardware on that cabinet? That's good stuff. And then all of a sudden, one video later, and I'm being told, bulldoze it. Bulldoze that place. It'll be cheaper to start over. Bulldoze it. Get rid of it. That house ain't nothing but a money pit. This house is a money pit. You ain't, oh my gosh, it's gonna cost you. You gotta get electricity wired in there. Are you kidding me? You have to seal the floor, and that's gonna cost you $900. Bulldoze it. You gotta get new siding. Bulldoze it. Now, I don't mean to laugh, and I don't mean to make fun, but let me tell you, if you have a structure, if you have a structure that's built from the ground up on a concrete slab with all the walls and all the studs and a roof on it, and, you know, everything is in here, we have to redo some things, but how would it be cheaper to get rid of everything and have to redo everything all over again? Because then, like, I'm serious. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not trying to make fun. But how can you look around and see not just four walls, but an entire house built on a slab with a roof? Yeah, the roof might need some work and it might need to be redone. But how can you possibly say that starting over from scratch would be a cheaper option? Especially, and here's the part where I'm not trying to get into your business too much, guys, but I don't know how old a lot of you are, or when the last time that you went house shopping, or when the last time that you've looked at prices of mobile homes online, or the last time you went to Home Depot and looked at lumber. No, it is not cheaper. It is in no way, shape, or form, or fashion cheaper or more cost effective to go get a mobile home. Because then they might tell you, you know, I've worked in the mobile home industry. I know all about the different factories and the different brands, or the different, you know, whatever you call them, the different names of builders and factories and where they come from. I've been to factories and watched these homes be built. I'm aware of the foundations they sit on. I'm aware of all this. I know all this stuff. So yes, you say, well, Jake, you don't have to pay for a slab now, and you don't have to pay for a septic because you got one. They'll just have to hook it up. Yes, you're right. But we're going to we're looking at a project that we're, you know, working on, which we will be working on it for the rest of our lives. but we can get this livable in 6 months or less. And I'm just flabbergasted that we go from save every board. Oh, that's a good piece of tile. Oh God, you could probably, that old vacuum, right? You could probably clean that up. It probably just needs a new motor in it or something. You could probably reuse that. I just don't understand how we go from that to bulldoze the place. I just don't, especially with all the work that we've gotten done so far. And like, in my head, I can see a light. In my head, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's getting brighter with every day that I come here and work. Even today, I've pulled out 98% of every single electrical wire and box in this house. If you look around, you notice you don't see hardly any wire running through this house. There's a fixture missing with a wire dangling from the roof. We're seeing the light. The electrician's going to be here in 4 days, and he'll finish in 7. We'll put the paint on the floor, and it dries in 12 hours. And then we're ready to lay down flooring. And then we're going to buy some sheetrock. I'm going to start... Well, I'm sorry. Then we're going to buy some insulation. And we're going to put it in the walls. And then I'm going to come out here and start cutting up sheetrock and putting it on the walls. You know? I mean... I'm seeing the light. I'm seeing the light. And this is the same thing that I talked to Honey about, that I talked to my wife about. Who cares? Who cares? This? Who cares? You know, we got options. We can have somebody come out and remove it and put on new siding. We can put new siding over the top of it. We can leave it alone. We can leave it alone. It's perfect. Oh, wow, it's got a chip in it. Oh, the inspector said it's got a chip over there. Jake, well, what are you going to do? Are you not going to put new siding all over your whole house because it's got a chip in the corner? No. No. I can promise you this. Everybody's house on Morrow Hill got a hole in it somewhere because of lawnmowers and weed eaters, and maybe we bumped into it with a tractor at some point. Who cares? Look at this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. We better build a new home and bulldoze it. Bulldoze it. It's no good. Bulldoze it. No, guys, seriously, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm not trying to make fun, but sheesh, we went from the biggest collection of hoarders I've ever seen in my life to the biggest collection of bulldozers I've ever seen. I don't know, guys. Help me make it make sense. Let's go see the cows. I'm sick of talking about this. We're still working on it. We're still going to work on it, and we're going to fix it, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the best home you've ever seen, and I'm going to do it with these 2 hands. And in the end, you guys will say, you know what? You were right. You were right. Because you know what most people do? They see some hard work in their face and they say, oh God, it'd be easy to start over. You're right. It would be easy. It would be easy to get a mobile home and to put it right here and to turn on the light switch and say, welcome home. We're here. That would be easy. No pride in that. No pride in that. I'm a firm believer in working for what you have. And if I can come home every day and see my wife and my son and my daughter, and I can look around and say, honey, you remember when these walls were nothing? You remember when this place had asbestos and a leaky roof? And now we're sitting in this beautiful home with your beautiful touch you've put on it, and we're comfy, and we've done it ourselves. That is what's worth it. Who cares about cheap? Who cares about easy? When you can have what you want and work for it with your own 2 hands, y'all. But anyway, y'all, let me know. I'm prepared to keep on working on this thing, or I'm prepared to get in this truck right here, hook a winch around the column and jerk it down. So it does not matter to me. But you know, I've always thought y'all are more of a people that appreciated hard work and labor, and you know, actually working for what you want in life and working for something for your family and putting a lot of thought and time and effort and blood and sweat and literal tears into our home. And it's kind of a slap in the face to read the comments telling me to take the easy way out. Quite frankly, I'm a bit disappointed. at this point in my life, I need some encouragement. You know, I got something big on my hands. I got a big project on my hands here. And you guys are telling me to give up and bulldoze it. Get it together. Get stronger, because I'm going to be stronger than that. And we'll get this place fixed up, y'all.